That's a new fastest lap for Gutierrez, 127.31.
I almost completely did that again. Hello, everyone, and welcome crashing to this RTA Motorsports. We got a little bit of a different setup. This is going to be the work in progress setup. I'm going to be trying different lenses, different things here as we're fine-tuning. We do have another camera en route, so that way we could get a finer, better 4K first-person view. I got a new capture card in the system. We're upgrading the stream completely, and definitely let me know how it is so far. We do have a lot of software running right now for this iRacing stream, so hopefully it actually works well. So if you have any questions regarding any of this software we're running Crew Chief, we're running Caps for all the on-screen displays, and we're running iRacing Manager right now. So we got a few things going at the moment. And so if you have any questions on that, let me know. Crew Chief is a little loud at the moment. I might actually have to lower this down. You can probably actually hear it coming from my headphones into the microphone. So, yeah. So if you have any questions at all regarding any of the software, let me know. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I'm still learning the software too. So if you also have any tips, let me know. But yeah, let's switch the view over. We're in a practice session right now. And yeah, you can see all the on-screen displays there. We got in the top right here, we have our relative. This is total standings right now in the top left there. We do have our pit. It said pit helper. I don't know. I did see that there was a pit speed limiter there, and that I really do like. And let's make sure the audio is being picked up there. All right, and then on the bottom here, this is actually through Caps. This one here is through Caps. It looks just like the iRacing one, but it's not iRacing's. This is through Caps themselves. I do have to change from kilometers per hour to miles per hour for what I'm used to here. And down on the bottom here, kind of in a bad place. I got to probably change this. But we do have our tire meter there. This is a fixed race. You can see our paint scheme that we're running with in the car over here. A little bit of a different scheme altogether, but I think this is going to be pretty cool. We haven't raced in Brands Hatch and iRacing in a long, well, pretty much ever, which is kind of weird. I could have sworn I've raced here so many times in iRacing, and I have not. We've raced here everywhere else. We raced in, Brands Hatch everywhere else as far as every other title but iRacing. So let's get into practice. Let's make sure all this software is running. We do have Crew Chief on right now, so it may be a little bit on the loud side. I'll try to adjust that as we go. Let's get the gloves on. We do have the motion rig working right now. I do have to adjust the seating position in this car eventually. We won't go through that right now, but that's definitely going to be a thing. I just purchased a car. We haven't even had this car before, so this is going to be my first time completely gotta oil up this buckle. Oh, there we go. Jeez. And we got a half hour until the race starts. I think it's only a half-hour race session, if I remember correctly. There we go. Actually, let's see if we could... Oh, we don't have the black box up. Well, that's okay. We'll just roll with it with the position it's in now. I think it's okay.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Disengage limiter.
So I did notice none of the caps on screen's displays are actually following what we're doing at all. Interestingly enough. I don't think I've ever actually had that issue before. Yeah, let me change this view over. And let me see if I could reset this. Maybe if we reset the software. Yeah, every other time we've used the software, it just worked. So, a little surprised to see. Let's see, let's try something else here. If you have any issues as far as how to use or any tips on how to use caps, definitely let me know, as we are still new to this software ourselves. Let's see. All right, so we got it running again through the iRacing Manager.
The leader has just done a 22.81.
All right, saying it's connecting. And let me actually change this over so you could kind of see what's going on the screen here. This is software here. Qualifying results. So it is picking up things. Now, if I do... So it's making me reset everything again. It seems like every single time it doesn't really save the locations of things, which is a little annoying. I don't know if there's a way to save exactly where you're placing everything every time. That would be immensely helpful. Yeah, well, it's pretty new. It's been out for a little while. I just haven't used it yet. It's a BMW M8. It's new to me. Maybe I haven't been clicking apply and I've just been leaving it like that, and that's probably why it's not saving. The SMPC, what's going on? I think that's probably why it's not saving, is because we haven't been clicking apply afterwards. Okay, so we possibly learned something new there. All right, let's see if they all pop up. Boom. Okay. And now it's reading what it should be reading. We do have showing the pit limiters off. It's showing us in the car. correct tire pressures. Okay. So again, if you do have any questions regarding this software, I'll try my best. You can see the pit limiter switching colors there in the top left as I'm turning it on and off.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
Oh man, the crew chief is awesome.
The leader has just done a 122.24.
So this is my first time driving this car again. Very, very narrow field of view.
You got a slow car on the left. Got a car on your left?
All right, let's go off.
All clear to the
I'm
left.
gonna go back to the pits. We do have to let's make sure, because I think we have our spotter in here. Yeah, so the spotter in here is going too. So let me just put text only. And that's going to be too many spotters. We can't. Yeah, caps. Nice. Knights Racing. Congratulations. Looks like you're moving through pretty quick, man. Yeah, let's see. I think it's control F12? Yes. All right. So let's adjust the seating position because I did not like that at all. Felt like we were sitting way, way, way too high. So control F12, you could adjust your seating position essentially. Z's. What we need. There we go. There we go. I think that looks a lot better there. Oh, yeah. Big time. Big, big time. All right, so let's get this out on track now that we can see where the heck we're going. Race is going to be starting in about 20 minutes, so we're going to be getting out of here soon.
There's a car behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
Got a car left. Clear left.
No, there's a lot you could do with crew chief, so we gotta. We'll try to figure it all out. It's a big car.
Leader's just done a 122.23.
Big car to have at this track. Yeah. We don't really do Twitch at all, so I couldn't partake in that, but this is amazing. The amount of information I'm getting. Oh, we missed this turn. Yeah, that's it. The amount of information I'm getting right now is what you're seeing in real time, and that's awesome. There's a lot of like I also have like fuel information. There's a lot of other things I can put on there too.
There's traffic behind.
But the relative looks just as good as any other relative that you would get in iRacing, except I have information about the session time, temperature, all that. We didn't make this turn correctly. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to really get enough practice in before this race, but we'll do our best. It's what we normally do. We normally just jump right in, which I don't recommend. I got to get used to the camera's up there. It's no longer this webcam anymore. using the DSLR. We're going to have a, if you're just joining in, this is a part of our new setup that we're trying to establish here. We're going to have a 4K camera for the onboard footage. Camera should be here in a few days, actually. You definitely feel this car's size. I should be using the other steering wheel. Yeah, he's having some difficulties as well. It's what practice is for, though.
B22.
Whoa! Kind of snapped there. My eyes are hunting to get used to where everything is now.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
That's a lot of great information that I'm getting from the crew chief software. This poor guy wants to get around me, but these cars are so big. Not really blocking him. Just kind of doing my own thing, trying to get used to this car. I'll gladly let him by.
B16.
Ah!
Sector 3 is 2.1 seconds.
Clear on the right.
Watch the track limits, please, Ray.
And that's the other thing too. You can put your name in there too. Makes it very personable. Oh man.
Inside. Clear left. There's a car on your right side. The right side's clear.
Woo! Trying to get used to what this car can handle. It's definitely an animal with the the torque. So this is not going to give us a time, or at least it shouldn't, because we came off the track.
The leader's just done a 122.08.
Got 15 minutes before the race starts. We don't have too much time.
You're outside of track limits there.
Oh, I forgot about this right-hander. What am I doing?
Bad luck, Ray. That was a big one. Are you okay?
So let me know. I mean, if it's too loud, let me know because I can adjust the volume. All right, here we go. Let's try this again.
Pit exit looks clear.
Whoa! Cold tires. Over. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. That actually kind of scared me there. I was not expecting that. He fell victim to exactly what we did. Cold tires. Keep stalling this poor car. Come on.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. The leader has just done a 122.02.
We'll let him go by because obviously he's faster.
Right side clear.
That's actually the lead car.
Okay, Ray, you need to watch the track limits.
Ah! I was trying to follow him. Obviously, his tires are a lot warmer than ours are. Ooh. Smoke out of the lead car.
Eighteenth. Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds off the pace.
Felt the car starting to hop there a little bit.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace. P16, that's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Nope, too fast. Too fast.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Here, actually, let's jump out and let's register for the race session, even though this is probably not a smart thing to do. But yeah, let's register for the race session and let's get that going. Sometimes we get very lucky on the race sessions. Even if we're not qualifying real well, everyone is super aggressive and they end up just crashing each other out, or things just happen differently in races. You'd be surprised sometimes. But I really think we might be okay this time. Whoa, a lot of people. Oh, it's only a 12-minute race. We ready. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready, but yeah, we ready. It's only a 12-minute race. It's a super quick race. Jeez. I was not expecting that. Pretty much like wherever you qualify is probably where you're going to finish. So, let's join the practice server. And let's see if everything actually pops up on the screen. Now that we clicked apply, let's see if everything comes back to where we need it to be. Cool thing about the Caps app is there's actually an overlay for like a helmet in VR, which is super cool. All right, cool. So it looks like everything's going to be coming back where we need it to. Everything kind of stayed there. So if you are new to using Caps, definitely press apply. Don't just drag it and leave it.
Radio check.
Radio check, you got me?
This is so cool. Let's see if the Caps will just turn on. So my I flag turned on. Obviously, let's go in the car. Let's see what happens. No, so it doesn't look like Caps for whatever reason is turning on. Let's click start on the iRacing manager. It looked like it was starting before. I don't know what happened. Oh, so I had the BMW GT2. I liked it. Everyone kept telling me that the Porsche wheel was actually a better wheel. lighter wheel. I never tried that wheel, so I never got. I really did like the BMW wheel, but it is an older wheel design. It's heavier. It feels like an actual steering wheel that came out of a car. I really did enjoy that wheel, but keep in mind, a lot of their other wheels are lighter, and you do feel a lot more of the telemetry, the force feedback, and everything like that on the lighter wheels, because the motor has to, in the wheelbase, work not as hard.
On pit exit, you can push now.
I loved my V2.5. I loved the BMW wheel that I had, but that was something that I heard quite frequently. So just, you know, you might want to do a little bit more research into some of the other wheels they sell. I think we have to reset the position again.
Fastest lap for Bachelor, 124.76.
Here, let's go back to the pits and let's reset our position. I don't think I saved it, so we're looking real low again.
Fastest lap for Clark, 123.55.
But the F1 Esport, it depends on what you're racing. That's the other thing. What are you racing often? There we go. So we need to just dump this down a little bit. I think that's good right there. I didn't save it, so let's save this. Save car. Save. Boom. So, and that's to bring up that utility is Control F12, but you do have to go in the car first, so that way you get the cockpit view that you can adjust. But that's also the way that you could take like pictures after the fact, images of, you know, the race that you. CJ, what's going on? Brands Hatch.
Pit exit looks clear.
Okay.
New fastest lap for Clark, 122.76.
Yeah, I would get a normal wheel then. The BMW, I mean, I liked it. But a lot of people will tell you, again, that the other wheels are lighter, better. I had a little bit of a clanging issue with the higher force feedback in the quick release. And they say that's kind of a factor of that BMW wheel. Fanatec said it was just, you know, just normal variances when they're buying the quick releases and having them manufactured, that some of them just have a little slight amount of play and some don't, but they do have a fixation screw that eliminates that noise. So if you don't want to use that fixation screw, you may get a little bit of noise in the quick release. But you know, a lot of people that didn't have qualifying is about to start. So a lot of people that had the other wheels all were telling me when I was reporting on that noise I was getting in the quick release that they never experienced that. So I don't know. I mean, if you're getting a good bundle and it comes with the BMW wheel, I think you're going to be impressed. When I took that wheel out of the box, I was floored, and I literally felt like it came out of a car. I've taken steering wheels off of cars before, and it was of the same quality. It feels great. But, you know, apparently there are better wheels. So, and they do charge accordingly. Like, I think the BMW, as far as one of their larger, you know, circular wheels, it's probably one of their cheaper ones. It's also one of their older ones. So, you know, it might be worth it, especially being that you're buying right out of the gate right now, straight from the start. You might want to look at a different wheel.
Checkered flag, B12.
No, it just because that wheel weighs more, the wheelbase itself has to work harder to overcome that weight and it with its torque. So the lighter the wheel that you put on that V2.5 wheelbase, the more fidelity you're going to get through because it doesn't have to work as hard to overcome that weight. Okay? Yeah, see? Sim Racing 71, what's going on? Yeah, see? He likes the BMW wheel too. I really enjoyed mine, but, you know, I'm kind of one of those guys that I didn't really try anything else besides their McLaren GT3 style wheel.
Pit exit's clear. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius. Yellow flag, watch out.
Darn. This is just a practice just before qualifying's about to begin. I'm really enjoying now that I'm kind of understanding how CAPS works. You know, just staying hands off now that everything's in place. I do like how it also shows the license of the drivers around you and their safety rating. As well as their I rating too, jeez. You really get full demographics of the drivers that are around you. It's pretty cool. If we were doing a multi-class race, it would also show what car they were driving, what manufacturer they were driving. Kind of suspicious. No, I had a alcantara wheel made for my Zeal 1. I had a D-shaped wheel made for my WRX when I had it. So yeah. All right, let's qualify. Let's see how we can do with minimal practice here. We're still completely
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. All right, Ray. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
All right, here we go. We're still stalling the car in the pits. Let's see if we can put down a competitive lap. This is just going to be a flying lap. Let's just get some heat in the tires. We should have more than enough time to take it easy this first lap and get 2 good laps in. And again, if you're enjoying this new stream layout with all the telemetry information we have on the screen and crew chief running, possibly going to yell at me later, let me know what changes I need to make or anything like that. It's only the beginning of our new setup here. Here we go. Big bump there. Oh, little kick out there in the back. Norman Robinson, good timing, buddy. We're just qualifying right now. We're losing a lot of time there. I know I'm just not really too familiar with this car yet to really know where to push it. I just want to get around the track.
P8.
I'm going to push a little bit harder this lap. That wasn't good. I lost some time there.
New fastest lap for Foster, 123.21.
Went really wide there. So it looks like so far we are going to be 13th. I'm sure we're going to get pushed further as times kind of come in. Let's look at the results so far. 100-mile-per-hour selfies. What's going on? An educated man is. I've always been a fan of reviewing telemetry information to be faster. Awesome. Thank you. That's kind of where I'm at right now. This is our first race. We haven't really practiced much. I mean, since the start of this stream, and the stream's been going for 40 minutes, that's as much time as I had in this car. We just purchased a car. So we're not there yet. You can see we're like, what is that, 3 seconds off from the lead car. Not, not great at all. My race buddy, Jesse, you know, honestly, I might try to get him on later tonight. We might do another live stream tonight or maybe tomorrow, and I'll try to get him in. This was just kind of spur of the moment. I just finished cleaning my car. Me and my wife were cleaning both cars, and she was super awesome with helping me do that. Very, very much spur of the moment. Like I was not even planning on doing this at all. Let's see. It looks like we're still 13th. Some people are putting some lap times down behind us. Kind of looks like they're gapped out a little bit further. So kind of looks like from my car onward, we're quite a bit different than the rest of the field. The rest of the field is pretty tight. And then I'm over a second slower from the next car up, and then so on and so forth back. So these cars are pretty big. I'm kind of hoping that with the size of the car and the size of the track, there's going to be some interesting things happening on the track. No, I do have Z1. I'm not using Z1. I'm not using that as well. Basically the things that you could see on right now, it's not really too much telemetry, but what we're using is caps right now to collect information on what's going on in the race. I wouldn't really say telemetry, more of just race information. Sorry, I think I just kind of misspoke there. What am I sipping on? Well, I'm of age, clearly. I have a lot of grays, and I do not condone drinking. But if you do drink...
That's the end of the session, P13.
And you are of age, and it is Saturday. This is 21st Amendment Brewery, and this is... It was a part of a variety pack from them that we got at Costco. And this one says, brew free or die, their IPA. It's actually pretty good. Pretty darn good. They also have a rosé. It's not a wine. It's like brewed in a rosé barrel or rosé brew. I don't know exactly what it's called. I tried it. It was actually really good, and it actually was included in this variety pack. So I can't wait to dip into one of those. But yeah, this one so far is pretty good. I do like IPAs. I tend to have a wide range of what I like. So. Sounds like everyone's going nuts on the grid right now. All right, so you can see we are 13th. Everything came back to life here. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Let me know what you guys think of this new front camera. Is it too zoomed in? I kind of like the bokeh in the background, but we're also going to get, again, if you're just joining in, we're getting a 4K camera for the onboard footage, so that way we could do that first-person view nice and crispy. But, yeah, if you do like this new, instead of like the webcam that we were using before, if you like this instead, let me know. Kind of spent all night working on this. I have other lenses that I could try. Won't be as, nice and whatnot. This is a really nice lens I have on here right now. Do have the camera kind of like 900 feet away from me, though. I'm using the Nifty 50 on the Canon EOS Rebel SL2.
12 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out.
One of our favorites...
Car number 12.
One of our favorites, wine-wise, is the Robert Mondavi Bourbon Barrel. But their Bourbon Barrel series, the Cab Sav in the Bourbon Barrel and their Merlots and whatnot. So, big fan of those. Really do like them. Whoa, come on, guy. He's in the wrong...
to car number 12.
He is clearly not in the right lane. Not exactly sure what he was doing. He just went off the track. 12-minute race, so nothing completely lost here if we crash out, but definitely I think this is going to be another fun series for me and others to join in. If you guys want to join in these race sessions, definitely do so. Awesome. Thank you. It's definitely a lot of work. See, the other lenses that I was working with this one here, I could get to this zoom or even less, so you could see more of my arms or whatnot, even though that's not really necessary. The FOV view, first-person view, is really going to handle that once we get that up and running. But this one here, when I was setting up all the other lenses that I have, they're not really as good quality as this one. I wasn't getting that nice bokeh in the background, and but yeah, it wasn't really there clarity-wise, and didn't look as good. It's one of my favorite lenses, so. All right, here we go.
Okay, Ray. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go.
Go.
There's a car on your Left side. Still there, still there. Clear left. Clear left.
Oh my gosh.
Druids.
Incident in Druids. Another incident.
Grain Mill Bend. We think it might be Jackson.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Good start. Keep it up.
Oh, right off. There's a little bit of a runoff there we haven't really explored yet.
Got a car left. Left side clear.
We have moved up quite a bit in that first lap there.
Right side, right side. Still there. Clear right.
B6.
Look at that, we're currently P6.
Okay, Ray. Don't let this guy distract you.
That's actually a good tip because I normally let that happen.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
I need to practice that sector, definitely. I'm just like using universal techniques that I would for any other car at this track.
Looks like the leader has gone off in Paddock Hill.
There's a car on your right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Don't panic, we'll get him back.
Got a car on your right side. The right side's clear.
We think P2 has gone off in Druids.
Oh no!
Pay attention to track limits, please, Ray.
Little front end hoppage.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. Looks like it's Jackson. Eighth place. What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together.
Oh man, I'm getting scolded by... Ah! No, don't hit the wall!
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Darn! Yeah, we're way back now. Let myself get distracted.
front is now 2.4 seconds.
Locked up the brakes, unfortunately, and we slid right into the wall.
The leader has just done a 123.17. I think P3's gone off in Paddock Hill. Okay, Ray, halfway home, fuel's good. P14. There's an incident in Graham Hill Bend. Yellow flag, caution. Incident in Surtees.
Got a car on your right. Clear on the right. Left side, left side. Clear left.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth. He's faster than you into Druids. The leader has just done a 123.00. Looks like P5's gone off in Paddock Hill.
Oh, no! Come on.
We've just cut the track.
I don't know if maybe because we caught the curb on the outside, I kind of lost the rear there. I thought I could save it.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Yeoman's 15th place. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Tires are angry at me.
All right, Ray, we've just cut the track. The leader's just done a 122.40. The gap behind is now 0.8.
I know. Definitely should have spent more time practicing. It's the little like details that are getting me.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. You think it might be Hernandez? The gap in front is increasing. It's now 9.9 seconds.
There's a car on your right side. Right side clear.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like it's Jackson. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Hernandez.
Man.
B16. There's an incident in Paddock Hill. We think it might be Jackson. There's an incident in Sterling's. It looks like Hernandez. Yellow flag. Incident in Paddock Hill.
We ended up getting an off track because of
The
that.
stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. B15, one more to go. There's an incident in Druids.
Ah!
Yellow flag. Watch
Come
out.
on, dude, really?
Bad luck, Ray. That was a big one. Are you okay? Take your time. Start it back up and get back in the race.
Why was he backing up down that? Yeah, we're completely messed up now.
Incident in Paddock Hill. Looks like it's
I'm gonna
Jackson.
try to bring it in.
Got a car on your left side. All clear to left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know why he was backing up in the middle of that turn there. Right in the middle of the track, too. Surprised we're able to even get this thing. Here he goes again.
Incident in Sterling's Bend. Looks like P3's gone off in Paddock Hill.
Yeah, not a great first race.
Flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
P15. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
It was definitely a lot of fun. Let's try to do one more. I'm gonna set up for one more, and we'll see what we can do this next one with a little bit more practice. Jesse, get in. Get in right now. We got a race at 6:30. Right now. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. 6:30. This is the BMW 12.0. Actually, they were asking where you were. I think it was 100-mile-per-hour selfies. Stark alarm. What's going on? JD Max. Sim Racing Cat. Yeah, great car Nightmare series, definitely. Well, and I didn't help with my lack of practice, but I had a feeling, because the license that they were allowing in, I figured it would be okay to just jump in. And I it is what it is. It is what it is, but, we're going to jump into the next one. Are we racing or ping pong? Norman, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. You guys are keeping me sane. Me racing with you guys is keeping me sane, to be honest with you. Sim Racing 71, yeah. The SMPC. No, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. If you guys want to join in, if anyone's interested in joining in, we're going to join in server 536, the practice server. Because I don't think the races are going to let us in yet. So that's practice server 531. Let me text that to Jesse. See if we could get him in there. All right. Let's see. Again, a lot of you guys just joined in. How do you think? What do you think of this new camera view that we're kind of testing out here? I think I'm kind of liking it, to be honest with you. Make you want to buy a PC again? Yeah, there's too many right now. That's the thing. There's too many.
Radio check.
Radio check. I got you.
Your name's Colin? Alrighty. I'll see if you jump in. You very well may be in a higher higher race session. I am Class A. I do have an A license, but my doesn't change the fact of my safety rating. Quality looks dope. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, the SMPC. I'm going to keep this phone up here so I can see if Jesse's joining in, because that way then we'll try to get him on Hangouts, and we'll get his point of view from some of the race. Oh, no! So he's not going to be able to jump in now. Maybe if we do a race later on tonight or tomorrow, he'll try to jump in. We'll get him in there. We gotta get him a webcam so that way we could see his feed at the same time. All right, here we go. I know ACC is awesome, but so
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
So everything is on the screen but caps this time. So let's see if... There we go. Everything's back on. That was pretty easy enough. Boom. All right, let's get out on the track. Let's get this practice. Let's see what we can do for our second race. Basically, essentially...
The pit exit's clear.
Extended practice time.
New fastest lap for Griffin, 123.57.
I didn't even see what our fastest lap would be. In that last race, I don't think it was down at that level at all. We started getting in a little bit of a groove, but it was like the little mistakes, the little details we were missing, you know? All the way out. Exploring that runoff there. that curb, I think, is what messed us up when we were coming around that one time. You got to definitely slow it down. We were overdriving that corner, coming way out wide, way too wide.
10th position.
Messed up that
To 1 is
exit there.
0.49 off the pace.
Lost a lot of time there.
P8, that puts you 1.6 seconds off the pace. That was a 125.17. That's a new fastest lap for Griffin, 123.20.
Oh, big incident there. That's already faster than our...
1.2 seconds off the pace.
That last lap was already faster than our last qualifying time.
Sector 2 is 0.05 off the pace. Seventh position. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. Okay, Ray, we need to watch these track limits.
Okay, then. All right, we're not following him. I think it is 5:36. No, I think it's 5:31. It's a USA server. Whatever it is, it's a USA server. Went way too hot at it. Didn't keep it into the apex as much as we needed to. Trying to explore some of the things that we're able to do on this track with this car. See where we could pick up time. They avoid the curbs. Oh, okay. going to try my best to avoid the curves. Hey, Colin, I just saw you join in. Stark alarm.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. The leader's just done a 123.18. The guy ahead's lap time is a 124.40. P10.
Ah, off again. Car behind's actually off as well.
Validate this lap. Track limits.
All clear to left.
The leader has just done a 123.13.
We'll let this guy go by.
Got
He's a
car
third
on your
place
left,
car.
clear left.
What does he got? He's got a 123.202. Oh. And he's around. Thanks, Pops. Oh, okay.
P13.
That wasn't smooth at all. We're going to lose some time on that.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
Let's see. Let's see what we can do here.
The leader has just done a 122.14.
Oh, big smoke cloud there. I'm not exactly sure what the heck happened. Too hot. We started drifting outward. Got 15 minutes till next race session.
P14. The lap time was at 125.10. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
A big slide there.
currently 2.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
So we're over a second faster than our last qualifying time. Oh, big slide there. Oh, man. We caught the grass on the outside.
Okay, Ray, we need to watch the track limits. You'll need to give back the time gained. The leader has just done a 121.92.
Let's do another lap, and then we're going to start getting ready for the race session. Should be able to register for it now.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
Still 1.2 off pace. I could feel where I'm making the mistakes, but... yeah, we're off. I tried not braking as hard.
Watch the track limits.
All right, let's come off here. Let's see where our very own Stark Alarm's at. Look how many people are in this one. So far, Colin, let's make sure that's the right one. So far, you got a 138.133. I'm sure within no time you're going to be passing our time. Not very hard to pass me. There's a lot of people here in the 123s. We're grouped into the 124s, which is actually a little bit nice considering that we were stuck in the 125's last race. So, you know, that put us all the way towards the back of the pack. So hopefully this puts us mid-pack, and we can have a little bit of a different race session this time. So let's get registered for the race session. Race session is going to be starting in about 9 minutes. I don't know. Where do you think I'm going to end up this time? I think last race we finished 15th. 12-minute race. It was actually pretty dang exciting for just a 12-minute race. I don't think I've done a race that short in a long, long time. 12 minutes is almost like qualifying, right? But, yeah, there was a lot going on. We went all the way up to P6, and then, you know, we made mistakes. You know, it wasn't at the fault of anyone else. I mean, except for that one car that was backing up in the middle of the turn. He wasn't even trying to go off track. He was just kind of going up the track. That was a little weird. But all the other mistakes were definitely my fault. And yeah, that was a little exciting race, you know, just for 12 minutes. I mean, geez, that was a lot going on all at one time. All right, let's see. All right, we got it loading up now. Let's switch the view back over. And again, if you want to join in this race, this is just a normal iRacing server. We're driving the BMW 12.0s. Well, the BMW 12.0 race. This is the BMW M8. I think it's the GTE, or is it? I think it's the GTE car.
Radio check.
Radio check. I got you.
Yeah, BMW M8 GTE race car. And we got our very interesting and weird color scheme. I'm trying to confuse the other drivers with our color scheme. Make them wonder, what the heck was I thinking? Let's get see, I don't see the standings popping up, but maybe that's because there's no standings yet. We're still kind of new to the software here. Yep, maybe because there's no standings yet. Okay. Looks like 90 registered so far. And we keep stalling this darn car. This poor car.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Disengage limiter.
What if I don't want to? Let's get some heat in the tires. This thing is like a rocket ship. It's actually kind of funny when this thing takes off. It's kind of crazy. Whoa! Little sideways action. Ah! Yep. Big sideways action. Got no one on the track for 20-something seconds, so I think we're safe enough to come out. There's hardly anyone in this practice server, which is a little weird. There's 98 people registered for this race so far.
Your quickest overall.
Car definitely feels a little weird right now. Come on. Yeah, she's feeling weird. I think it's just because maybe the track temperature is a little different. I don't know.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Yeah. Oops is right. We just have to take it easy the first few laps here. But we're still in practice. It's still a practice session. Darn it. Off again. Good thing it's a practice session. 3840 by 1080. It's a 32 by 9 Samsung CHG90. Are you talking about the frames per second? Well, also because we're streaming off the same system. That takes some resources as well, if that's what you're referring to. And we also have the graphical settings pretty much maxed out. Except for things like heat haze and stuff like that. Stuff we don't recommend or stuff that we don't really use, you know. I mean, it's not that I don't recommend heat haze, but like there's some other settings in there that just, you know, we don't use, like the sharpening and whatnot. Sharpening benefits, I think, the VR side of it. All right, so the race is about to start. We're about to jump into some qualifying action. Some qualifying. Kind of looks like... Did I lose focus? Kind of looks like the rig maybe moved back a little bit, or I'm sitting back a little bit more than before. I'm going to have to adjust that focus. We do have manual focus on.
Checkered flag.
Go
P1.
for Chucks. What's going on? Checkered flag P1. I won. Look at that. Straight out of the gate, we won. All right, here we go.
Pit exit's clear.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a very short practice before qualifying. Strength of field is 1.5. It's pretty cool that it gives you the strength of field.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Yeah, it was a little bit higher than that before. Brands Hatch, yes sir.
B6.
Oh, big incident to the wall there.
That's the end of the session. P7.
So last race we finished 15th. We had some mistakes. We got in a groove for a little bit, fell out of the groove. Let's see what we can do this time.
Pit exit's clear. All right, Ray. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Let's see what we can get here. Woo! Start getting a little tail happy there.
B3.
Ah, way too hot. We messed that up.
Okay, Ray, we need to watch these track limits.
Darn, we just threw that lap away, but we did qualify with a 1:24, which is faster than we did last time. We are getting pushed back, but at least we're in the 24s. Darn. I thought the car could handle it. That's where the experience comes in with the car.
P12.
So we're a little over a second faster than last qualifying. I think last time we qualified qualified with a 25.93 or something like that. I think that's what it was. So far, we're 24.8. I think if we would have gotten probably what we were capable of, we would have been maybe 9th or 10th. It's going to take a lot more practice before we start dipping it into 23s, especially with this car and track combination. It's just, you know, we need a few days to really dial it in. But let's see what we can manage with this race here. Let's see what we can do. Because last time we did the race, we were actually moved up from 13th to 6th in like one lap. So same thing can happen again, or we could be in a higher bracket of drivers that may not have that issue at all. They may very well just drive clean, and we might just be stuck where we are. Cars behind are very close in time. Look at that. 1/10 of a second off is a 13th place car. Looks like got 19 cars in this one. I don't know. Where do you think we're going to be placing in this one here? I'm hoping we're going to be within the top 10. That's the goal for this one. Last race, we finished 15th. I'm hoping top 10 clean race. Maybe I'll back it off a little bit. Try to focus on just keeping the car off the curbs. We got 1:16 minutes left. Looks like the last 5 guys still have not put times down. They may not want to. I mean, this may just be a ploy to either have more of an entertaining race if they're just kind of doing it for fun, or they may foresee some instances happening in the beginning of the race. And that's another tactic a lot of drivers do to kind of start towards the back a little bit. You can see we just got pushed to 13th. One of those guys just kind of bumped everybody. I think there was a replacement of the first place with a 22. Just got bumped again. People are starting to put their times in, it looks like. And it looks like everyone's kind of pretty darn fast. The majority of people are in the 23s with our small group in the 24s. So, yeah, this is going to be a very tight race. Hopefully there's no incident that takes us out right in the very beginning. Got 10 seconds left to qualifying, so anyone that needs to put in a lap needs to finish it now. I don't think we're going to see much change in the next few seconds here. So it looks like we're qualifying 14th.
That's the end of the session, P14.
Not the best. Could have been in the back, though. All right, here we go. Let's grid up. I really do like this relative meter in here and all the options that I have. How hot the track is, strength of field, how many incidence points I have. It says right up there. Easy to see on the top there. Current time for me, current time on the track, time of day on the track. So if you're doing a race with a setup, your setup's very time dependent depending on the temperature of the track. That's kind of letting you know there, or how long the race is and stuff like that. How long until the race starts right here, that's always kind of a mystery. So Very clear amount of time there, 12 minutes long.
Celsius. The track temp is 37 Celsius.
So a lot of really great information there. And then we have our...
Follow car number 4 in the right column.
Then we have crew chief giving us great information also. So far that's been working really good. Got a few people pinging out really hard ahead of us, which can make it difficult to get close racing there if you can't see them if they're cutting in and out, you know? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Cactus? Nice. Nice, Norman. I can't wait to see a video of your rig going, man. Norman has a truly gorgeous rig. I know it's still a work in progress, but man, the stuff you got, gorgeous. Thank you, man. See what we can do for this one here.
Okay, Ray, here we go.
All right, different tactic for the start this time.
Go.
All clear left. Right side, the right side's clear.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Kind of came back on a little too late. We got that penalty. See that car ahead pinging out so bad. I wish iRacing would do something about that. Makes it so hard to really drive. Ah. Damn it. Darn, darn, darn. We made our mistake.
There's an incident in Clearways. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. P17.
Steering feels all messed up.
The car behind's pitting now. There's an incident in Druids. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Ray.
Right side, right side. Clear on the right.
Oh no, come on.
Clear right, clear right.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Got a car right, clear on the right.
16th place. The leader has just done a 122.74. That's the fastest lap. That was a 126.02.
That damage is really slowing me down.
The car behind is pitting.
Come on, keep it in there.
That's a new fastest lap for Alvarez, 122.67. Okay, Ray, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. Incident in Paddock Hill. There's an incident in Surtees. There's an incident in Sterling's Bend. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Fastest lap for Clark, 122.64. Incident in Sheen. Fifteenth place. That last lap was a 125.43. There's an incident in Graham Hill Bend. Yellow flag. Come on, Ray. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. New fastest lap for Alvarez, 122.52. That's a new fastest lap for Howard, 122.29. V14.
There we go. Only got 2 minutes left of the race session. Kind of back to where we started.
The leader has just done a 122.37. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
A lot of people are quitting out.
You've just done a 124.86. That's your fastest lap today.
Car's like a darn rocket ship out of the turns. Gotta be careful with it. You really do.
One more to go. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. There's an incident in Sheen. It looks like it's Bachelor. Yellow flag, caution.
Woo! We just moved up a few places from that.
Looks like P5's gone off in Paddock Hill. Incident in Stirlings. It looks like Bachelor. P12. Okay, it's over.
P12. All right, so we moved up a little bit. You know, you gotta take your positions when you can. Oh, I just saw a car flip over and roll on its side. What the heck? Anyway, that was in the mirror behind us. So, you know, not the greatest race, but we started getting into our groove towards the end of that race. So I think that's probably, how long have we been live streaming? 2 hours? So 2 hours in this car total since we purchased it. That's probably the amount of time I need to be able to get around the track and start forming a groove. Let's see what our laps were like. We did have some front end damage, so our laps were, you know, not as fast as they could have been. But a 1:24.8 was our qualifying, and during the race, we're gonna have to go out and go back in to see. This up here. So not the greatest finish, but definitely a decent one. I'm not going to complain about that, especially after 2 hours of getting the car. All right, so let's switch this back over. All right, so here are the results of this race session here, and you can see we are 12th. So I wanted to be in the top 10. We got kind of close. I definitely lost some points here. Oh my gosh, I lost a lot of points on my safety rating between the last two races. Jeez. iRating got chopped down by 21 points because of all those incidences, and the places that we are placing because of the strength of field is so low. Even though these guys are probably practicing this car, we got chopped down for even attempting this. Jeez. But yeah, you could see our laps completed, and our fastest lap is the same lap. So that's telling me that we just needed more practice. If our last lap of the entire race is also our fastest lap, there's something wrong there. And that was a 1:24.788. We just need more practice with this car and track. And I think with that, this is going to be awesome. So the way that the car feels, though, the car kind of is very reminiscent of the cars in ACC. Not as easy to drive, though. Not as easy to save. This car is definitely heavy, and you could feel that torque. That torque rate out of the corners is crazy, and it really lends itself to how just hard to control the car can be when you're getting out of the turns. I'm not really sure too much of the specs of this GTE race car because I'm not really too familiar with it, but it felt like it was harder to drive in the aspect of like saving the car than a lot of the GT3 cars in Assetto Corsa Competizione. But as far as the steering wheel feel and the dynamics of the car, it felt very reminiscent of those cars. So if you like ACC's cars and how they feel, I really think you're going to like this this series, to be honest with you. It felt very, very good. The racing was, I don't know, we need practice to really get competitive with the head-on cars. I mean, the cars in the lead, to really then try to see what the racing is like. I don't know. I guess maybe this is a Class D, or you could get in at any. Let's see what the information is like. I think you could probably get in at Class D. I don't think you could do this for rookie. But, you know, with that being said, we got whooped by a Class D racer. So that means nothing, but that also does mean that the other racers are probably going to be a little bit swirly too, depending on how much practice they have, including us. So, yeah, I think once we get a little bit more practice and we start getting into the other race sessions, the higher up race sessions, we were only 2 from the top. So there was a bunch of other race splits below us. So we're only 2nd from the top. I'm sure that top one has a little bit more of a, yeah, look at that. You have a lot more Class B, Class A guys. Some D's still second and third place. So there's definitely people that are fast. Doesn't matter what their license is, but they're running these cars hard. But yeah, look at that 121.482. That's insane. That's insanely fast. So I think we still have a lot of practice that we need to do with this car. I really do like the car, and I think this is gonna definitely be one of the series that we're gonna follow. We always follow the TCR, the Audi. What is it? It's not the TCR. It's the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup Challenge with the Audi. Can't even think right now. Where are you? Let me pull it up so that way. The Audi RS3 LMS. I don't know why I was saying TCR. But, you know, I kind of want to change it up a little bit from this series. Try something different. And I really do think that this other series is going to be a lot of fun too. We're still going to be doing the Audi RS3. I really do enjoy that car. It's very different than any other race car that we have, being that it's front wheel drive. So it makes it kind of fun and different. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this new live streaming layout that we're kind of working on a little bit. Some of the information we had on the screen during the race. Yeah. I don't know. I still have a lot to learn. Crew Chief is definitely awesome. I highly recommend that. That was a Crew Chief V4. That's what you were listening to. Definitely that software can go as deep as you want it to. That software looks pretty crazy as far as the things that you could do. You could even talk to it, give it commands, which is insane. We haven't delved any. I literally downloaded the software like 2 a.m. this morning. So I haven't delved into it at all. Same thing with Caps. Still haven't delved into it. I think I like the setup that we have with Caps right now. I think it looks really good. It's not going to really carry over into the other titles, I don't think, though. So I think this is just an iRacing specific thing. And we are paying for that. It's like $2.50 a month going towards a developer. But Crew Chief actually works with a lot of the other titles. So maybe we'll kind of see how that works once we dive into like ACC, Automobilista 2, because Automobilista 2 is, I think, actually lacking that. So, you know, that would be actually pretty cool to jump into that and maybe host a race. But everyone, thank you so much for joining in and kind of hanging out with us on our maiden voyage of this BMW 12.0 racing series. And yeah, Easter weekend, if you do celebrate, we do celebrate it here. So if you do or if you don't, definitely just get in some racing, man. Get in some practice laps. Keep your sanity as we all have to stay home. I don't know, clean the car, clean the garage, do whatever you can to just keep yourself sane. Everyone, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Later on tonight, I might do another live stream, or tomorrow. I'll try to let you guys know on the community tab of this channel when we do go on. Definitely tomorrow I want to try to get something done. Maybe even get a video up and going. I kind of have a really cool, quick video idea. So everyone, have a great one. Have a great day, great night, great morning, wherever you are in the world. See you all next time.